6, a newborn is in the care of the state after their mother surrendered them to a baby box in St. Charles County. This is the third baby in Missouri to be placed inside a safe haven box. First Alert 4's Shoshana Stahl reports on one lawmaker's effort to expand the program.
It's not that these mothers don't love their children. It's absolutely they love their children. They're just in a moment of crisis that you and I will probably never understand.
Monica Kelsey created the Safe Haven baby boxes. There are now 8 in Missouri. Last Saturday, just before 9 a.m.,
Place their newborn inside.
a baby was surrendered to the box at an O'Fallon fire station.
When they take their child to a safe place, we know that they love these babies. You know, and they love these babies more than themselves because they're allowing their own heart to break for the betterment of their child.
That baby box was first put in earlier this summer in O'Fallon, Missouri. This is the third baby surrendered anonymously to a Safe Haven baby box in the state. The first 2 at the baby box in Melville.
When you actually see the baby, it's surreal.
This surrender, though, completely unique compared to the 2 previous ones in Melville. We're told the mother called the Safe Haven baby box's hotline to say she wanted to surrender her baby. That's when they then called the fire department, so they were prepared.
We did what we should. We closed all the bay doors. We just kind of went to the back of the station just to make it so that it was completely anonymous.
The idea to bring the boxes to Missouri came from State Rep Jim Murphy. Missouri law allows the newborns to be handed over without penalty to a fire station, police station, or baby box.
Women in need are everywhere.
Surrendering your baby is a permanent decision. If you aren't the parent who surrendered the baby but wants custody, the state says you have to contact the Children's Division. Representative Murphy says more boxes are in the works across the state. In this last session, lawmakers approved setting aside $250,000 to share the cost of adding these boxes.
Every time I hear that a baby's been saved, I cry because it's just amazing. We have to honor the mothers. Can you imagine the sacrifice they've made for their child?
The box can cost anywhere from $12,000 to $20,000 to be installed. Representative Murphy says he wants to expand the funding even more so more boxes can be available across the state. In O'Fallon, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.